Hello birdies, it's Whitney, and this is the very first rainbow vlog. And being the first rainbow vlog, that means today's color is the color white. I feel like I'm doing a Sesame Street special. And of course, because today's color is white, I dressed up in a Shiro Lolita look. And if you'd like to watch me transform into this look, then click my face. As far as the spectrum is concerned, white is the presence of all color. However, when we're talking about paint, it is the lack of all colors. So white used to be the color of choice at funerals, not black. White used to represent death. This is also why white actually isn't the traditional color for wedding dresses. Red used to be, because red is the color of fortune. Now I'm reading off my handy dandy iPad here. White is the color of purity, freshness, hope, goodness, light, cleanliness, and simplicity. I would have to say The Last Unicorn. I literally loved that movie so much as a kid that I wore the VHS tape out. That's right, VHS tape, 90s kid. Eat it. I absolutely adored that movie as a kid, and I still adore it now. And the reason I associate it with white is, of course, because Amalthea, the unicorn in the movie, is pure white. I would have to say In the Flesh. And what In the Flesh is, it's a BBC television series, and it is another zombie show, but it is actually nothing like Walking Dead. It is for the zombie lovers that just hanker for a little bit more intelligence in the show. It has very intellectual writing in it, some very well developed characters, and it's such an interesting spin on the zombie apocalypse idea. And what this show decides to focus on instead of the zombie apocalypse like so many others do, they chose to focus on what would happen if the zombies were starting to get better, starting to get healed and become human again. It actually becomes this whole class struggle sort of a thing. But if you ever get the chance to watch it, please take that opportunity. You will not regret it. And the reason I associate it with white is because of the dead, gross white skin that's on most of the former zombie people. Ew. Well, that would of course be The Last Unicorn again. And actually, I was lucky enough to meet Peter S. Beagle a couple weeks ago. That would be White Noise by Coldplay, and because of copyright infringement, I cannot play it for you. Most of you have probably heard it already because Coldplay is pretty popular, but it's a really wonderful song, and frankly, with anything Coldplay, if it shows up on my shuffled iPod, I'll listen to it, I'll never skip over it. I love Coldplay to death. Junior Mints. I love Junior Mints. If I get the opportunity to get Junior Mints, I snag those puppies up because they're not everywhere like M&M's or Snickers or Mars. And they make your breath minty fresh. And they're chocolate. You can't resist it. Fresh Junior Mint, especially in its very 80s-esque box. And I associate them with the color white because when you bite into them, they have a really pretty white center. So delicious. My wedding dress. I picked an Empire waist, very Regency style dress, and I liked it because it made me look like an icicle. It worked really well with the whole Christmas winter theme that we had going on with the wedding. That is it for the very first rainbow vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you'll stay tuned for the rest of this series. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter under WhitneyBird13. Bye bye birdies!